Salut à tous, c'est Cosmos Zero. On continue notre partie de The Outer World. On est en direction du laboratoire pour chercher de l'électricité.
Not today. Just helping this lady. I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I think she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self. Everyone all right?
Un fusil d'assaut 215. Je vais le mettre en 3.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Voilà, le laboratoire botanique.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Je cherche Adélaïde, j'ai besoin de réponses.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Je cherche la centrale géothermique. Vous pouvez me renseigner?
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on ya.
Où puis-je trouver Adélaïde?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Un problème avec les maraudeurs?
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Vous pourriez partir à sa
I go
recherche.
looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma.
Une idée d'où elle pourrait être cachée.
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Je garde l'œil
Not
ouvert.
like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Ne vous inquiétez pas, je vais la trouver.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Je vous laisse.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Je vais pas voler.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Vous êtes Adélaïde?
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Reed m'envoie faire la paix avec vous.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Reed aimerait que vous reveniez en ville, il est prêt à enterrer la hache de guerre.
Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed m'a demandé de rediriger le courant vers son réseau. Il a parlé d'une centrale
He
géothermique.
would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Votre camp a un régulateur électrique. J'en ai besoin pour réparer mon vaisseau.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Je vais y
I
réfléchir.
trust you will listen to your conscience.
Alors, je vais faire mon niveau. Continuer à prendre arme à distance. Un peu de dialogue. Technologie. Et un peu de défense.
All right, I'm on the move.
Ça c'est pour déplacer son partenaire.
Coming.
Ok, on va... C'est bien, on peut équiper ses compagnons aussi. Pas eu de point d'avantage, ok. Alors, allons-y. Je sorte, que je suive le chemin, que je fasse demi-tour.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Donc là je vais pas pouvoir passer. Est-ce qu'il y a encore des ennemis? Là. Ok.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Processing.
Centrale géothermique de la vallée d'Émeraude. Rediriger le courant. État de la centrale. Bon bah apparemment c'est bon. Ok, 3 interrupteurs à activer, d'accord.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Poste de sécurité centrale, accès, déverrouiller la porte. Ah, et un code. Okay. Où est-ce qu'il faut que je trouve ce code? Je peux pas.
Sure, on my way.
Est-ce qu'elle peut crocheter? Non.
Heading back.
Accéder au fichier 1. Ok. Il n'y a pas le code. Ça c'est l'entrée. Et ça aussi c'est l'entrée. Pour l'instant j'ai rien besoin d'acheter. Ok, il y a les fichiers du personnel. Ah, code accepté en fait, ok d'accord. J'ai rentré le code.
Unexpected. Beginning security patrol.
Get ready. That's the last of them.
Ok.
Oh. Searching.
Here they come.
Autre. Je vais peut-être me soigner. Ok.
Just two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale? Where are we headed?
On parlera plus tard.
Go away, Phantom! Go away, Phantom!
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Ok, donc là on peut pas passer, on va se brûler.
Process with system.
Encore un.
Security initiate.
C'est pas beaucoup.
Where'd to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
System performing in
Incoming!
Petit retrait, un petit repli. Par contre que j'achète des munitions.
The last. I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final. Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you, do you understand what you're about to do?
Je sais exactement ce que je fais, Parvati.
If you're sure. I had to ask.
On va rediriger. Donc on va rediriger vers le laboratoire de botanique. Déverrouiller la porte du bureau. On va crocheter ça.
Easy.
Que... On va sortir. Alors. Je sais plus où c'est. Ok, réparation, il faudra que je répare. Ok.
Halt. Invest.
We did it!
Je vais voir un peu mon inventaire. Ouais, il faut que je répare. Ah, j'ai mieux. Armure 4, armure 9. Armure 9, armure 3. Ah bah j'ai mieux aussi, voilà. Ok. On va retourner en ville. J'ai un mieux aussi. Et ça, 215, ça c'est le même. Là.
What are we supposed to do now?
Exercise patience and contemplate the scripture.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
Ça n'a rien de personnel, j'ai besoin de votre régulateur
That
électrique.
power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Je vous présente mes plus plates excuses, Reed.
Apologies won't give us our lives back. But for what it's worth, I am sorry too.
Alors le régulateur il est là. Ouais, il y a des points. Table. Continue à mettre de la distance, du dialogue et de la techno. Accepter. Alors j'ai un avantage. Ça c'est un solitaire mais... On va mettre de la vitesse. Ok. Comment je valide? Ok.
Look out!
Il va falloir se battre ici.
Get through!
On va soigner. On va ramasser le régulateur.
We got this.
Die!
That's the last of them.
Ok. On va pas essayer de tuer les résidents quand même. On va s'en aller. Par contre, j'avais pas à... Là, du coup, je peux retourner à mon vaisseau. Hein. On va les laisser tranquilles.
Incoming.
Ah, mais viens ici.
All right, I'm on the move.
Ah, il te... Oula.
That's the last of them.
Ok, on va retourner à son vaisseau.
I'm on my way. Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Les déserteurs ont abandonné Edgewater, rien ne vous empêche d'en faire autant.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Je vous recrute volontiers, choisissez une cabine, elle est à vous.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Je vais réparer. Est-ce qu'on peut... Je sais pas... Réparer... Et je vais réparer ça aussi.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain?
J'ai un
Do you
régulateur
know how to
électrique.
install a power regulator?
Oui, je m'y connais.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Ok. Alors. Le niveau. Arme à distance. Dialogue. Technologie. Mettre quand même un point au corps à corps. De temps en temps j'utilise. Voilà. Journal. Alors elle aussi, santé. Menace. Je vais lui mettre la santé. Et dégâts à distance, hein, je peux pas. Ok, voilà.
What can I do for you, Captain?
J'ai installé le
All systems are
régulateur.
operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Partons d'ici.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Bien, j'attendais justement de ces nouvelles.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain, horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Il m'arrive d'avoir des vertiges parfois et accessoirement je peux ralentir le cours du temps.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Très bien, j'irai voir Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
J'en ferai bon usage, merci.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Ok. Bon, ben on ira à la suite au doc la prochaine fois, dans la prochaine vidéo. À bientôt tout le monde, salut!